Welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. In our TV20 News health segment, health reporter Richard Stewart looks at good nutrition during the holidays.
Happy holidays, everybody. It's that time of year again when we gather together with friends and family to enjoy a holiday meal. But we want to do it healthy. And to discuss that, we're joined by registered dietitian nutritionist Amanda Liptak. She's CEO of Nutrient Rich Life. Amanda, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So what are the top 3 tips you have for our viewers about eating healthy during the holidays?
Absolutely. So prioritize your daily regimen. If that means that it means keeping good pace of meals, eating breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, keeping to your daily routine, your exercise routine, your movement, as much as possible. We all know that the holidays are going to be a little bit different. They're going to look and feel a little bit different. We're going to be a little bit more busy, have a little bit more stress, but if we can normalize our routine, that's going to help us stay on the healthy track. The second thing is really balancing your plate. And by that, I mean that the holidays lend itself to bringing a lot of high calorie, high fat, high carbohydrate choices when it comes to food. So if we can be intentional about the way that we're plating our food and we're balancing with carbohydrates, with fats, with proteins, then we are going to feel better. We're going to have more stabilized energy. We're going to have more blood sugar regulation throughout the day, and that's just going to help us overall. The last thing is really pick your favorites. It's the holidays. We want to come from a place of balance and sustainability, not deprivation. So really balancing your plate with your favorite choice is going to be important. Maybe that's an alcoholic drink, or maybe it's a sweet treat, like a homemade favorite or a baked good, but you are going to pick your favorite. And that also means that you can't have everything. You can have 1 or 2 things, but you can't have everything. We don't need to feel that food FOMO, fear of missing out, because it's the holidays. So chances are you're going to run into that favorite food again at some point during the rest of the month.
Which brings me to my next question. How do people avoid overindulging at these massive holiday feasts?
The number one way that you cannot overindulge is to make sure that you are not skipping meals throughout the rest of the day. So again, keeping good pace of meals throughout the day helps stabilize blood sugar regulation and helps you make informed nutrition choices. It will help you not overeat when it comes time to that celebratory meal. And that is the number one thing that you can do for yourself throughout the day.
What advice do you have for people who feel pressured to either overeat or eat multiple portions at a holiday meal? Maybe the host is bearing down on them. Take more, take more. What say you to that?
Yes, this is a real thing. So I call those the food pushers. And people really mean well. The host or hostess just gets really excited about preparing the meal, about hosting the event. But it's really important when we attend these events to maintain boundaries. And so part of that is actually being able to speak up in a kind and gentle way. And the number one response that I love to share with my clients is you can say thank you, but I'm enjoying what I've already had. And that kind of closes the conversation. The guest knows, okay, sounds good, we're gonna move on.
Let's talk holiday beverages. Many of them are loaded down with sugar. What are some healthier choices people might look to?
It is true that you can consume a lot of calories, a lot of sugar, a lot of fat in an alcoholic beverage. So one of the things that I love to do is to modify beverages. If you're out at a restaurant or someone else is hosting, you can ask for less syrup. You can ask to make it kind of light or skinny fare. If you're hosting, I would entertain serving mocktails. And then people can have the choice whether or not they want to add a shot of vodka or a shot of alcohol to that drink, but that also gives them the option to enjoy it without the alcohol as well. So sparkling water, using kombucha as the base, or a probiotic drink is a great way to, create a mocktail. You can add a lot of extras to that to garnish, like fresh rosemary, use a cinnamon stick to stir, fresh orange slices. Those are all fun ways that you can make the drink festive without making it high calorie.
Amanda, thank you so much for joining us and sharing those valuable holiday nutrition tips.
You're so welcome.
She is Amanda Liptak, CEO of Nutrient Rich Life. I'm health reporter Richard Stewart. Happy holidays. Back to you, Dan.